deal. You took your young team on the road in California last week, and some crazy things happened on the pitch.
Yeah, we dropped that first one 2-0 and gave them a really soft goal at the end of the first half. It was a miscommunication between the keeper and the center back, and one of those things that you don't ever want to see happen, but it took a little wind out of the sails. And, the key to this team is to have everybody have peak performances. And I would say we had about 60 or 70%, but that's not going to be good enough against these Division I teams that are a little older than us. But they're learning, they're resilient, and we tried to bounce back for the second game.
In the second game, unfortunately, some of the same sorts of things happening out there. But you're young. You got to learn from these experiences, right?
Absolutely. Through your struggles, you got to come up with some solutions. You got to look at the process and see how you're going to fix things. I thought we played better. We kept the lines together on, defensively from the forwards all the way to the back. And we did okay. We hung in there. They got a nice goal, but it was lack of tracking and lack of good pressure on the ball. So they scored a decent goal, and they were a little bit more precise. They were a little older and a little stronger. So against those teams, our concentration is to play better football, which is soccer. Just keep the ball moving, keep it hot. And the more you do that, the better you have chances to get looks at goals. I'd say in the second half, we were much better. We put good pressure on them. We had 3 great shots. And that team has a championship keeper, and he kept them in it. He made 3 huge saves, and you need a keeper like that. We're not there yet. We're going to get there. We got to learn from our mistakes, but we don't want to keep learning the whole season. We got some work to do. Our work's cut out this weekend. We go against the Big West teams again. Yeah. But I was happy that we improved, but we got to improve quicker, and we got impatiently patient. In other words, the coaching staff has to be patient, and the players got to be impatient so we can get better. And I think the more we do that, the better we'll be.
Yeah. Tough for a young team, especially because you're on the road week after week after week. Finally, you get to come home next week, but this week, again, back to California, like you said. Does that play mind games with your team?
Well, I'm looking forward to the 21st coming home, but, you can control their schedules. Young teams don't mind being on the road because they have a little bit more relaxation time to study. But going against good teams, it's hard because you got to get a rhythm, and I think we need to establish that this weekend a little bit more. Like I said, we can't concentrate. If you're going to fight a 125 player against a 190 pound player, you need to work on the soccer and the technical piece and keep the ball hot. So I think we are facing 2 good Big West teams. We play Fullerton on Friday night at 7, and they're doing very well. So it's time for this team to bounce back. Let's see what type of character this team has. But we need peak performances from 11 or 18 because the subs have to come and make a difference, especially for the Sunday game. So the Sunday will be against Riverside. It's 11 o'clock. It'll be hot. Subs make a big difference. And I see a lot of parity on our team, so I think it's a good thing. Got a lot of guys are getting looks. The way I'm going to look at this preseason, we did decent, but now in the non-conference play, we got to get ready for conference. So the more lessons we learn and we can advance and get better, I see the team improving, so I'm looking forward to this weekend to see how we can improve.
That's awesome. Safe travels and good luck this weekend.
Okay, thanks, Brian.